We've got a lot of active weather coming our way by tomorrow, so we want to take a look at the severe weather risk, and then I'll show you in 3D what the atmosphere looks like. Large red area tomorrow, stretching from the Ohio Valley right back down to the southeast. In particular, want to focus in on this area here in southern Georgia, into parts of Alabama. We're going to look at the potential for storms that could create tornadoes. Hail, damaging wind, all a possibility, but the tornado risk in Macon, Georgia is a 6 out of 10. That's a 60% chance that we can see tornadoes form. Columbia, South Carolina, it's a 4. Montgomery, Alabama, it is a 5. And we could possibly see some strong tornadoes at that. So we're going to look at the ingredients in the atmosphere that could drive that. So slim, shear, lift, instability, moisture is one way we characterize the different aspects of the atmosphere. And shear is high. The other 3 are medium. So let's get to it and show you in 3D what it looks like. We're going to start with shear. Because since shear is high, and that's one of the biggest factors tomorrow, let's look at that for Macon. So we're in Macon, Georgia. This is about afternoon time frame, and the shear in the atmosphere has to do with the wind speed, how it changes with height, and the wind direction, how it changes with height. So speed shear, first of all, I'm going to move this around just so you can see the wind speeds. We go from winds at the surface running at about 25 miles per hour, and then up at 20,000 feet in the atmosphere, winds are strong at 65 miles per hour, and actually even stronger above that. So there's a lot of speed shear, winds changing with height. There's also a lot of directional shear. Directional shear means the wind's changing direction with height. So on the bottom of this, you can see there's actually a compass showing you what direction the winds are coming from. I'm going to turn it all the way around so you can see winds at the surface are coming from the south. As you get up at the upper levels, we're going to have more of a west and a southwest wind here, getting up to 20,000 feet and beyond. A lot of wind changing with height. That's the directional shear that comes into play. Let's look at instability. So instability in the atmosphere is, if a thunderstorm cloud gets going and gets growing, is it going to grow rapidly? And yes, is the answer in Macon. We've got significant unstable air, very unstable up here once you get, say, above about 10,000 feet. And if there's something to, get that cloud going and force that air up, it's just going to go and grow rapidly. A lot of instability in the atmosphere. For those of you watching, meteorologists, the CAPE in the atmosphere is running at about 2,500. So that's significant when it comes to the instability. Now, what's going to get the air up to that level to start growing? We got to look at something called lift. And lift in the atmosphere can be a front, it could be a dry line. What we have going on are 2 things to give us lift in the atmosphere. We've got the warm front that will be moving through Georgia, and as it does, that will be one form of lift. The other, of course, is that ahead of the cold front in that warm sector, and that's going to be another area that we focus on for 2 rounds of thunderstorms tomorrow. First, the warm front. Second will be in that warm sector out ahead of the cold front.